Job, a very fantastic job. Um, okay, given you got the props for this, because brother, you're on the money. You're on the money, and may God bless you and take you far and beyond. Okay, since this is the final day, this is the day when we begin to recognize and to honor those artists that have participated in this year's Fulton Art Fair. Again, this year's Fulton Art Fair, which goes back a little more than 58 years. And one of the oldest, longest running cultural institutions in the history of America. My name is Iso Glover, also known as Professor Glover and for CUNY, and I'm delighted to also mention we have several new artists that are coming, not just new, but young artists that are coming up with us as well. And we truly hope that we'll have a chance to inspire them to begin to rescue and reconstruct the history so we can present it right here in our community, which is the Bed-Stuy community, all the other adjacent communities connected to this. So at this point in time, what I want to do is to begin to mention the artists. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Just before I do that, before everything, really, I just like to say, along with my brother Emmett Wigglesworth, because it is his artwork that basically sanctions the institution of the Fulton Art Fair. At the inception or beginning, his artwork is a part of the identifying logo that represents the art, the culture, the history, the legacies that have gone on to give you the aesthetic composition of the Fulton Art Fair. And behind that, I just love to say thank you, Charlotte Keys. So she did a wonderful job, and from our heart, minds, bodies, and soul, we just love to say thank you, Ms. Key. You did a fantastic job, and even though you state that you're just acting president, you did more than two presidents together. I'm being very honest with that because I understand. I've been with you as vice president. I know what you've done, what you have been doing, and what you plan on doing for the future of the Fulton Art Fair as well. So you got kudos, much more than just kudos. You have the grace, the blessings of everything of all the artists. Okay, so now with that being said, I'd just like to mention that we're going to have a performance by Jeff King and his drummer. Okay, that's the switch mics on me. Okay, Jeff King and his band, they're going to be getting here pretty soon. Most of them are here now. But what I want to do is to go into the awards. Okay, now we're going to have, each year we do a best in show. We have first, or best in show, second, third, and honorable mention. Now don't take these awards lightly because they're very special, in the sense that you're being recognized by the ancestral spirits of the Ernie Critchlow, Jacob Lawrence, Tom Feelings, great men and women, Kay Brown. I mean, just to mention Marion B. Francis, who just passed away a couple of years ago. I mean, these are great artists and supporters of the Fulton Art Fair that have been around for many years. I've been with the Fulton Art Fair since I was 13 years old. I'm on so many years now. But it is truly an honor to honor these 1, 2, 3, and 4 awardees. Okay, we're going to start with, since they gave me an itinerary here, we're going to start with the from top to bottom. It's not that from bottom to top. It's just the idea how I have it here. We're going to go with best in show. It's considered, not considered, but it is, as far as I'm concerned, first place. And so you can't say best in show and then first place, but it's best in show and first place. It goes to my brother, Larry Weeks. Larry Weeks. Come on. Brother Weeks. As you know, there are several judges that judge your artwork, and it's not just the judges. You had the people in our community that really love your work and support you, and make God willing for you to keep on doing what you do with your art, because only the artist can make a picture of an idea or a dream, and you capture the essence of that. And matter of fact, since we now have the new participants, supporters of the Fulton Art Fair, because as you know, the community has changed quite a bit, but then again, you're going to have them to love your artwork, because I've seen them adore your artwork as well. So stand by, and you have this one here. Okay, next. The next show will be Gloria. Second place will be Gloria Braxton. And Gloria Braxton, she gets the 1 year, which is equal to $90 with the Fulton Art Fair. Okay? We're gonna give you the citation and everything else noted to you. Okay? So I want you to stand here. And this is my sister, Gloria Braxton. You gotta come out and see it. For those who didn't come out and catch this year, and we had such beautiful blessings, such beautiful weather. Hey, you guys missed it. And you can see this on cable and also on Facebook. Okay, and our next is one of my wonderful students. She's a fantastic young lady. I've had her for about 2 or 3 years at Medgar Evers College in my art class, and it gives me great pride with her and at least another 30 or 40 other students I've had that I'm really proud of. And her name is Wilma Ward. She's a collage artist, and now she's becoming a watercolorist as well. And she's noted for her composition, colors, and design, and her creativity. Once you get a chance to take a look at her work, you see how you can see a little bit of Rome Bearden, James Denmark, and Isel Glover in her works, because it's there that we begin to show as a teacher and student how to capture a little bit of me in what you do, because I enjoy watching her do her work. And she's a dedicated student that I'm pretty sure she's reached that point now where she's accomplished. She is accomplished. So for those of you that are watching this on Facebook, what have you, you got to look out. This lady is there. And all you art galleries that are watching the Fulton Art Fair, yes, we got these young artists coming, and the old one as well. But then again, Wilma Ward, Gloria Braxton, Larry Weeks, these are just a few that are out there. And also, I say this last one, the honorable mention for Jeffrey Prince. His wife passed away, and matter of fact, we have service for her, his wife, tomorrow, and he's not able to be here right now, but he has the honorable mention. That's Jeffrey Prince. Jeffrey Prince, and Jeffrey Prince, let's give a hand to him, because he did participate, and he's always been here with us, and we give you our condolences. The condolences, and we support you, and I'm pretty sure the Fulton Art Fair is going to do much to give you the comfort, the joy, and we as a people are going to do for you. Now this time, I'd just like to introduce my brother, Emmett Wigglesworth. He's one of the foundations when it comes to the Fulton Art Fair. And Emmett, he may have a couple of things to give us for inspiration, especially for maybe our young artists that are viewing the artworks. And I was so pleased and proud to see how many young people from teenagers, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 15 years old, that are coming by and talking with the artists, not being intimidated or shy, but they were asking questions that normally people don't say, but they came straight forward with it. So, Emmett, would you like to give us a little hosting here? Thank you, Emmett.
It's going to be short. I first like to reiterate and thank Charlotte for what she's done. I don't think any of you understand what really is involved in trying to keep this Fulton Art Fair going. And I'd also like to give a belated thanks to Charlotte. Now, I only want to say one thing that may step away from some of the things that we're celebrating, and that is that I'm not sure you really understand how important the arts are to our community. These brothers who are back here, the brothers who will be entertaining you later, their music is part of the arts. The arts that you see on the fence, that's another aspect. But you have to understand one thing, those of you who are adults here and have kids, that the arts change the world. The arts also manipulate the world. You, this community, has the power to use those arts to change the world. You might find it interesting that in China, in Australia, Japan, the music art form that they're following is what my brothers are producing. How powerful is that it's taken over the world? The visual arts, the same. Encourage your children to get into the arts, because we're not just talking about painting, we're not just talking about music, we're talking about literature, we're talking about industrial design, we're talking about architecture, and we can go on. This is the power that you have in your hands, but you've got to put it into the hands of your children. And you can change this world, and you may end up saving this world.
Thank you. Yeah, that was our brother Emmett Wigglesworth. And I'm truly proud of him. He knows this also. And with that, I've had a chance to do a composition of the ballad of the artists, and for the musicians, for my musicians here, the DJ, for the poets, the writers, the dancers, and especially our artists. I believe that artists in today's world are the creators of life's evolution. And people are compelled to relate to art as a stimulus that creates a social, economical, political, and even religious state that society existed. The poet writes of life's past, present, and people's evolutionary existence, impaired by the chance that life may become extinct, but with words as motivation, it carries on. The musician plays music with elevations of life and sounds that lubricates the wheels of existence to perpetuate the wheels of a cultural evolution. Our painters and sculptors presents visually the words of the poets, the sounds and rhythms of the musicians to create something positive for people to relate to. Only the artist can make a picture of an idea or dream. Thank you. And now I turn you over to our musicians. That's going to be with, okay. We're going to need a little time to set up. Our DJ, our brother, he's been wonderful. Ramel, he's going to take us into a little music, give the musicians time to get it set up, and enjoy yourself. And for those of you that are here enjoying the Fulton Art Fair on this last day, I commend you, grace and peace, and may God bless you. Thank you.